Conventionally now the magnolias would be done, but I actually like the brown color. So even though they're no longer beautiful ivory white, this is still a beautiful color. And so I may have another day for this arrangement. The one that was in the blue container, they actually also fell. The petals fell, so I couldn't keep them another day. But that's okay, because I really want to get on to do something with the golden rain tree. I did do a hanging down Ikebana earlier this week, and the blooms have really opened since then. It probably will be done within the week. So I'm going to do something in this blue vase. I think the yellow looks fantastic against that glaze. And I also have a few hardy lilies blooming. And I may use some magnolia leaves in here as well. It's a very sturdy vase. This branch is long, but it's delicate. So I can probably use some of the foliage left over from the magnolia to add a little bit more weight closer to the top of the vase. So I'm either going to do another hanging arrangement, similar to what I did earlier this week, which is a nigiri style, although this is not typical nigiri vase, but I will use that line of one side hanging and then another basic line of the hikai, or the earth. So this would be another example of an ikebana that does not have the man line, the second main line. It has the shin, or the heaven line, the largest line, and the earth on the other side. This is one of the lessons in book 2, that if you're going to eliminate a line, you want to start with the secondary line, the man line, or if you eliminate another line, you would eliminate shin. So you would use the hikai, which could give you a mass arrangement here on the side. So if those terms are confusing, I have some other videos explaining what all these different lines are, and you can also research online. We have 3 main lines in Ikebana in the basic style: the heaven, the man, and the earth. And you can do a little bit more research on those, or simply watch what we come up with here in this arrangement. I'm not going to be following any strict guidelines. I'm just doing this as I see the branches wanting to go, and as my eye tells me that it's finished. But we do those basic arrangements in Ikebana to train our eye to see mass and to see line and to see balance in the arrangements that we're doing in asymmetrical arrangements. I could not get a longer stem on these lilies without cutting the entire top of the plant. But I do want some more length out of one, but I have to also keep the stem in the water. So what I'll do here, I'll experiment with wiring another branch and see if I can get the effect I want. This arrangement now is just fine. I actually like it very much, with the delicate flowers against the yellow lilies and with the blue vase. So I'll take a picture of this as it is. This really could be finished. And then I will experiment also with magnolia leaves if I want to make it a little bit fuller. But as many times happens, you can stop at many different stages along the way, depending how simple you want your lines and how simple you want your arrangement. I like this one very much, and I'd be certainly happy to keep it this way. I love how those yellow flowers are showing up against the blue. This path has taken me into a whole different arrangement, and now we're much more in the feeling of a horizontal arrangement. I did actually clip part of the hanging branch to bring a little bit more weight towards the center, and decided to also clip this one large branch. So what I've done there is taken the brown and wilting petals off of the magnolia, and you see what we have left there. Still has beauty to it. And there again, one of the themes we often have in Ikebana is the past, present, and the future. So we do have a bud, we have a lily bud here, which would be the future, and the present, of course, the flowers that are currently open, and the spent pods of the blooms. The weight of the magnolia is fine with this vase because the vase is quite strong. So we've actually come up with a completely different arrangement.